Hi everyone, welcome to Art Club. I'm Miss Liz and today we're going to be creating a frosted window pane that's going to look similar to this. You can see all that pretty frost right on there. If you registered for this program, you will have already picked up your kit from the New Lenox Public Library. And if you did not register this program and are watching this video, you can certainly follow along with supplies from your own home. Let's get started. All right, let's go over what's inside your kit. You're going to have a picture frame. Yours is going to be an 8x10, and it's going to have a glass pane inside. You're also going to have a baggie with some Epsom salt in there. You're going to find a piece of a sponge and some snowflake stickers. Some things that you'll need from home are a measuring cup, a spoon, a couple drops of dish soap, and some hot water. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to open up the back of your frame. Most frames have these little clips that you just lift up from the back and then pull it out. You're going to take out the piece of paper that is usually in there and the mat and set them off to the side. Then go ahead and carefully take your glass pane out from the frame, and we're going to wash it. So this part I would like you to ask your grown-up to help you with because this is glass and I don't want you to drop it or get cut. So you just want to wash it really good and dry it before we start. That way it won't be smeary, or sometimes the Epsom salt solution will not stick to it if it's got too much gunk on there. All right, mine is all nice and clean. I have it laying here on my paper bag so my work surface stays nice and clean. Now go ahead and get your hot water. I've got a 1/4 cup of hot tap water in here. You don't need to boil it or anything, just some hot tap water from the sink. And then you're going to go ahead and dump in your Epsom salt. We're just going to stir it up so that salt dissolves. It does take a little bit of time to get it to dissolve, so just keep stirring. Still see quite a bit that needs to be dissolved in mine. That looks pretty good. Set that back off to the side. All right, mine looks like for the most part it is dissolved. I'll give it a few more swirls. You can tell when the water turns back to clear instead of cloudy that it's working. So now's the time I'm going to add a couple of drops of dish soap. It's going to be hard because it just squeezes out. 1, 2, that should do. And I'm going to stir that for a little bit. So it's starting to look a little bubbly. That's normal. Gotta be pretty good. All right, so let's set that off to the side. Go ahead and pop your sponge in there so it can start soaking up some of that solution. And our glass pane on our work surface, and we will get ready to add that solution onto the pane. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick up your sponge and you're just going to squeeze a little bit of that extra out, and then you're just going to rub it right on the glass pane. And rub it on there. So what we're doing is depositing the water and the salt solution on here. And when that dries, it's going to look like a beautiful frosty window pane. So just make sure you cover the entire thing. That looks pretty good on my end. I know it's hard to tell, but you can see a little bit on there. Maybe if I stick, here, I'll move this for a second. That doesn't help either. All right, so go ahead, make sure everything's covered, and then we're just gonna let this sit and dry on its own. We're not gonna rush it, we're gonna just take our time, check back every now and then and see how beautiful it looks. All right, it looks like it's dry. It looks really pretty. All right, let me put a little piece of paper under here. Now I was playing around with different colors on the back, because once we put it back in the frame, we're gonna need a color. So I was playing around to see what color would look the best and show off that frost. I think I like the black for now. So let me go ahead and stick that back in the frame. So you'll lay it in there. You can put it in there upside down if you want. That way, if anybody touches it, it won't rub off. So you put your salted part on the inside. And there you go, your beautiful frosty window pane. All right, here's how mine turned out. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope you had fun with this art project. And if you have any of your solution left, you are certainly welcome to try that on another picture frame, or maybe if you have a glass jar, you can sponge that on there. Happy holidays, everyone, and I hope to see you soon at the library.